Princess Alara Dovrin of the Zyfran Dominion was famous across the sector for two things: her skill in diplomacy and warfare, her absolute certainty that no human could match her, let alone intimidate her elite forces. The young commander she was forced to train with, Ethan Rourke, was supposedly a human recruit sent to integrate with Zyfran elite units. Solara smirked when she first met him. "Just a rookie," she muttered under her breath. "Barely capable of surviving a simulation. He won't last a day in real combat." Ethan, calm and unassuming, offered a simple salute. "Ready to learn, Princess." The hall echoed with polite laughter from the guards and trainees. Solara arranged the first test, a combat simulation with holographic apex predators, creatures designed to crush even Zyfran veterans. The predators' claws sliced air. Their jaws clicked. Their shadows fell like death across the arena. Ethan stepped forward calmly. No hesitation. No fear. Solara's jaw tightened. Does he not see the danger? The predators lunged. Veterans flinched. Trainees panicked. Ethan walked forward. He assessed their speed, their patterns, and adjusted his movements with precision no one had expected. Within moments, he had evaded attacks that would have shredded anyone else. Solara blinked. Impossible. By the end of the first engagement, something extraordinary happened. The apex predators, programmed for absolute aggression, hesitated. They circled Ethan, evaluated, then backed away, unprovoked. Gasps echoed through the training arena. "His controlling them," one guard whispered. "No," another replied. "His commanding respect." Somehow. Solara's eyes narrowed. She had trained with the best. She had never seen this before. After the training, Solara approached Ethan. Her pride bristled, but curiosity got the better of her. "How did you do that?" she demanded. Ethan shrugged lightly. "Not much to it. You move with awareness, anticipate threats, respect the rules of engagement, and sometimes just stand your ground." Solara blinked. "Just stand your ground." He smiled softly. "Sometimes. That's all it takes." The young princess felt a strange sensation. Respect. Oh, something unfamiliar, a little fear. HFY had quietly arrived. Humans weren't supposed to inspire or they were supposed to be clever, brash, or lucky. But here was one commanding apex predators to yield without force. The next morning, Princess Alara Dovrin watched Ethan Rourke prepare for a second round of training. She had arranged a far more dangerous scenario this time, a full-scale simulation with multiple apex predators, unpredictable and programmed to adapt. The veterans whispered among themselves, eager to see the human fail. Solara leaned over the railing of the observation platform. "Just a rookie," she repeated in her mind. "This will be amusing." As the predators lunged, chaos erupted around Ethan. Trainees screamed. Guards shouted orders. Even Solara felt a twinge of worry. But Ethan moved with a calm precision that no Zyfran had ever demonstrated. He dodged, weaved, and countered without haste. When a predator lunged from above, he didn't jump aside. He shifted weight just enough to make the strike glance harmlessly past him. A veteran muttered. "He reads them like they're sentient." Solara's eyes narrowed. "They are sentient, but trained for aggression. No one can control them like that." Ethan's lips curved slightly, almost a smile. "Not control. Respect." The phrase hung in the air. By the midpoint of the simulation, the predators had stopped aggressive lunges. Instead, they circled cautiously, keeping distance. The arena echoed with shocked whispers. His commanding their attention. "They're afraid of him." "No, not afraid. Respect." Solara felt a knot in her chest. A rookie commanding apex predators. Unable to hide her curiosity, Solara called out from above. Ethan Rourke approached the central platform. Alone. The crowd gasped. A solo engagement with apex predators was considered suicidal, even for the most elite Zyfran warriors. Ethan stepped forward without hesitation. He glanced up at Solara. Understood. The predators shifted instinctively, wary, yet not hostile. Solara's pride bristled, but she was intrigued. Ethan moved slowly, eyes scanning every movement. He didn't attack. He didn't rush. Instead, he anticipated, adapted, and positioned himself with precision. A predator lunged left. He sidestepped smoothly, placing a barrier between them. Another tried to feint. He read it instantly, shifting with balance no Zyfran had mastered. The final predator, the largest of all, stopped inches away, sniffing, evaluating, then retreating without a strike. The arena fell completely silent. Even Solara, the princess who had never lost a test of skill pride, felt the first pang of true respect. After the simulation, Solara descended to the floor, curiosity and irritation battling in her chest. "How do you do it?" she demanded. Ethan shrugged casually. "I watch. I learn. I respect the rules of engagement. I never underestimate the opponent. And sometimes you just don't need to strike." Solara stared. Just doesn't need to strike? She had been taught that fear, speed, and aggression were the only ways to survive. Yet this human, this rookie, had redefined the rules in minutes. Her lips twitched. Not a smile, but a flicker. The first sign she might, just might, be impressed. Word of the demonstration spread quickly. Even the elders whispered. Humans are different, but perhaps not inferior. Respect is his weapon, not force. Solara clenched her jaw. Pride battled curiosity. "I cannot admit admiration yet," she thought. "But I feel it." Ethan returned to the observation area quietly. He didn't boast. He didn't brag. He had accomplished what Zyfran veterans had failed to do. Apex predators, untamed and lethal, chose to back down. An alien princess, trained in power and superiority, felt respect. Humans were quietly proving their worth, not with arrogance, but with skill, patience, and heart. Solara realized, almost against her will, that this rookie, this human, was not ordinary. The training arena was tense. Princess Solara Dovrin paced along the observation platform, her silver-blue eyes scanning every corner. Her pride was intact, but barely. Commander Ethan Rourke, the human rookie she had dismissed, was about to face the ultimate challenge, a coordinated engagement with all the apex predators simultaneously. Solara had expected chaos. Screams, a human being shredded. Instead, she felt a strange anticipation. Could this human truly be as extraordinary as the rumors say? The predators lunged as one. Their combined might and aggression would have crushed any Zyfran veteran in seconds. Ethan moved calmly, not rushing, not panicking. He used terrain cleverly, ducking behind cover at the right moments. He analyzed patterns in real time, adjusting his movement before the predators even struck. When one predator cornered him, he sidestepped fluidly, guiding it past a harmless trap that immobilized it briefly. The veterans watching were speechless. Solara's jaw tightened. She had trained fighters all her life, but this human was different. Midway through the engagement, something extraordinary happened. All predators froze. They no longer attacked. No lunges. No intimidation. They simply observed him, their instincts recalibrating in real time. Solara felt a lump in her throat. Impossible. The entire arena, elite trainers and all, watched in stunned silence. He's not just evading, one veteran whispered. He's commanding respect. The largest predator stepped back, lowering its head slightly, a gesture Zyfrans recognized as submission. Solara's pride burned. He's a rookie, just a human, and yet he commands apex predators. After the simulation, Solara descended to the arena floor, her posture proud but her expression curious. "You are remarkable," she admitted, tone carefully controlled. Ethan turned to her with a small, human smile. "I try." She frowned. "Try? That's all? You've just outperformed every veteran here, and yet you call it trying." He shrugged lightly. "Skill is practice. Respect is choice. Fear solves nothing. You let them attack because you expected them to obey, but I let them choose." Solara blinked. "Choose? A predator chooses? A human teaches them." Ethan continued, his voice calm. "Humans have a saying, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. And respect isn't demanded, it's owned. Everything else is secondary." Solara felt her heart race. No alien ever spoke this way. No one had ever made her question everything she had been taught. She realized something vital. This rookie human, whom she had dismissed as weak and inexperienced, had outclassed her entire elite force without a single aggressive strike. Later, alone in her private chambers, Solara replayed the day's events. The predators freezing before him, the veteran's stunned faces, Ethan's calm smile and quiet explanations. Her pride bristled, but underneath it, admiration grew. She whispered to herself, "I thought humans were fragile, reckless, insignificant. I was wrong." For the first time, Solara felt respect not from fear, but from observation and humility. That evening, she found Ethan in the observation room, reviewing strategy logs. "You're still a rookie," she said, attempting humor. He glanced up and grinned. "Depends on who's watching." She raised an eyebrow, almost smiling. "And hey, I thought I was supposed to be teaching you." He leaned back. "Sometimes humans teach without trying. Sometimes it's the simplest lessons that matter most." Solara laughed softly, a sound reserved only for private moments. Across the training grounds and the Dominion's records, Ethan's legend began quietly. A human commanding apex predators without weapons. A human earning respect from alien elites. A human showing patience, humor, and intelligence in the face of overwhelming odds. HFY was subtle but profound. Humans didn't dominate. They inspired respect and changed perceptions across the galaxy. Solara, the princess who had laughed at him first, now felt awe. Not fear, not submission, awe and respect. The arena was silent. Princess Solara Dovrin stood on the observation platform, hands clenched around the railing. For weeks she had watched Ethan Rourke, the human rookie she had dismissed, turn impossible challenges into quiet victories. Today was different. Today was a final demonstration. The apex predators would attack together, fully coordinated, fully lethal. And Ethan, calm as ever, would face them alone. The predators roared, claws and teeth flashing, shadows cutting across the arena floor. Veterans flinched. Trainees froze. Ethan moved slowly, deliberately, almost like he was conducting a symphony instead of facing death. He observed patterns, adjusted positions, and read the predators' intentions as if they were old allies. He used minimal movement, letting them strike past empty space, guiding them with a subtle authority. Every predator hesitated mid-lunge, recalculating, analyzing, then backing down. By the end, not one predator had made contact. The arena erupted, not in fear, not in panic, but in stunned awe. Solara descended to the arena floor, her usual pride tempered by something stronger, respect. "You have done the impossible," she said quietly. Ethan nodded. "I followed their instincts. Didn't need to force them. Just earn their respect." Solara frowned. "Earn respect? With predators?" He smiled. "With patience, observation, and dignity. It works with humans, Zyfrans, and apparently apex predators too." Her lips twitched into a genuine smile, the first in days. Word spread immediately. The Dominion was abuzz. A human rookie had outclassed elite Zyfran warriors. Apex predators, feared for centuries, had yielded without a single attack. The princess, once laughing at the human, now praised him openly. In the council chamber, Solara rose, addressing the gathered nobles. "This human, Ethan Rourke, has proven that courage, respect, and intelligence are more powerful than mere strength or tradition. He has earned not just my admiration, but the respect of the entire Dominion." Whispers filled the room. Humans, capable of this. Yes, not through fear, not through dominance, through heart. Later, away from the council, Solara joined Ethan in the observation room. "You really are just a rookie," she teased with a faint smirk. "Depends on who's watching," he replied with a grin. Solara laughed, soft and warm. "I may have underestimated you, and humans in general." "I forgive you," Ethan said lightly. "Most humans would." Solara shook her head, smiling. "I'll need more than forgiveness. I need to learn how you think." "You already are," he replied. "Watching, learning, and respecting. That's how it begins." Across the Dominion, stories began to circulate. The human who faced apex predators calmly and earned their respect. The princess who laughed, doubted, then admired him openly. The subtle but undeniable power of human dignity, patience, and courage. HFY didn't need lasers, starships, or brute force. It was quiet. It was subtle. It was profoundly human. Respect given and earned. Courage shown without weapons. Wisdom recognized without arrogance. As the arena emptied, Solara stood beside Ethan, looking over the training grounds. "You've changed more than predators," she admitted. "You've changed me." "And you've changed the Dominion," he said softly. "Humans don't always need to fight to inspire or... Sometimes, just being human is enough." Solara smiled, extending her hand. Not a bow. Not dominance. Ethan took it. Firm, equal, connected. In that moment, the young princess realized the truth. HFY wasn't about who had the strongest claws or the deadliest tech. It was about courage, heart, and respect that crossed the stars. And the rookie human, quiet, patient, fearless, had proven it.